Hey man, so for the solar calculator that I built out, I'll show you here. So I went ahead and built it in OMG Solar Solutions. And so then if you go sites and funnels, I created a brand new page mainly because I'll show you here. If we click at it, so you could save this as a template, and then you could use it in like other parts of the funnel or what have you. And so um, the code for it, if you open it up, is right here. And so I know it looks it looks like a lot, but let me just kind of quickly explain it. So I've got uh, ROI calculator. So system cost, enter the system cost. Look, let me actually, here's the output. So here's the result. So actually, let me refresh that because I thought I put it in there. All right. Oh, let me do, all right. Actually, yeah, I'll do solar ROI and then we want H1 to be solar ROI calculator. Yep. Okay. So if we save and let me refresh. All right. So solar. So enter the system cost. I don't know. We can change this to be whatever. I just put $10,000. I did a Google search and it's like 16 point something is 16.169 is the US national average as of end of last year. And then yearly usage is somewhere, I believe, around 11,000. And so if you hit calculate, pays for itself in 5.35 years. So pretty sweet. So let me walk through this again real quick. So here's the code. The main things are I've got system cost. And so this is just a number. So it's got to be a positive whole number. I've got electricity cost, which here I put it's got to be a number, a minimum of 0. So it can't be negative. And step any basically just means that it can have a decimal. All right. So I know I'm probably getting way too detailed, but just so you can kind of understand it. And then energy. So energy usage. So we've got electricity costs and then energy usage. Again, I just did a whole number. I mean, it's, nobody's going to put in a decimal of amount of energy they use. And then submit. And then essentially down here, this bottom part is where it does the calculations. And so without getting into too much detail, we've got system cost is basically what they put in up here for system cost. We got electricity cost is a constant variable, and it's pulling the data they put in there for electricity cost. We got energy cost, energy usage, and then this is the actual calculation. So recoup period, system cost divided by electricity cost divided by energy usage. All right, and then it's fixing it to two places. So is all that this is. Um, so that is the calculation part. Then the other thing that you'll need is under custom CSS up here. So this part up here is just making it look pretty. So for instance, if I remove this and I hit refresh, this is it without any formatting, right? Like this is a header. This is, very simple. So I think H1, H2, or H2, H3, H3. And so what we want to do to pretty it up is we put in the custom CSS. Now, again, it may look like a lot. It really isn't. Essentially what we're saying here, here's the font, the padding, things like that. It aligns it. The key things here are going to be if you want to change the colors. So this is a 2-point solid border with this color, 5-point radius, background color. And so then you've got the different colors here for the different labels and things. So again, all in all, not that container. I want to make sure. Yeah. And so really the things with the hex code, so the hashtag #, these are going to be your colors. So, you can adjust those to be whatever color you want. And so But if we save this and now we refresh, and so now if we refresh this, we've got the, so this is that 2-point border with a 5-point radius, so the curve. Then we have the background color here. We've got the background color of this being white. We've got the hover, the button is that, and then we have the hover over button. And so if I come back here to CSS, that's what, so the containers, again, this is going to be basically your, like your, you know, your white here, right? Things like that. Here's the button hover. So if you want to change the color of the hover, it's right there. So you can just kind of play around with the numbers and see that. So like here, the H2, the header 2, that's going to be this right here. And so if we scroll up here, like H1, so this color here is actually going to be that color there, which is slightly off black. And you can see like font weight, all that stuff. So let me know if you have any questions. But my thought was that you could save this as a template and drop it then into, you know, into anywhere in one of the other sections, or you can, again, just you'll pull the HTML code and then the CSS code, and you can drop that in, in any site. And again, overall, I think it looks pretty daggone good. And so, I guess, you know, I could always continue to update this. I mean, I could have put like, like don't put £. So if you put a £sign here, it won't let you, because again, it's just a number. And so we do calculate, and what did I do? Oh yeah. $100,000 solar installation would take you 53 years, in case you were wondering. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, man. Thanks.